Keeley, I'm hearing secrets today. Someone's trying to hide something from you. I don't feel it's malicious, okay? I feel the information they've given you up until now is that they don't care, that they don't have any feelings, that they've moved on, that they're not even remotely bothered. They could have been very spiteful when you separated. I don't feel that's how they're feeling though, okay? And they want to tell you something, but I don't even really feel that they're going to tell you at the moment. I've just heard the words at the moment. So I'm going to go into that today. Let us see what's going on with your person. Let's get to the bottom of this, okay? So I did just get one card. Yes, the Hangman, okay. They're feeling trapped. They're feeling uncertain. They've got a lack of direction. They need to let go of a situation they have now found themselves in that isn't working out, okay? That is why I was hearing not at the moment. I don't feel they've got the energy, all right, to be perfectly truthful. I don't feel this person has got the energy. And also with my voice, I don't feel they're allowed to say what they're really feeling, okay? They're trapped, okay? But I don't feel that's what the secret is. That's their energy at the moment. So let's get shuffling. Let's see what this quite mixed up energy is at the moment. Just while I'm shuffling though, I hope you're okay. That is the main thing. I hope you're well. I hope you're doing okay. And thanks for watching. Thanks for all your comments. I do read all my comments. Please leave me comments and all your support. And oh yeah, if you'd like a reading, just click on the title of this video. The links are below in the description box. Everything's on the website. Go check it out and check out the limited $1 reading that's up there at the moment. Okay, Keels, let's get cracking. I've got 2 cards. This is just overall. I just want an overall picture. Oh, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And the 9 of Wands in reverse. I love it when the tarot cards validate or, you know, confirm what I just heard, not at the moment. So Wheel of Fortune in reverse is going back to them feeling trapped, feeling stuck, not being able to move forward, possibly going through a period of bad luck in their lives, okay? I'm also hearing they have not moved on from you, okay? They're trying to get a perspective on what to do at the moment. They're feeling very lonely, isolated, maybe even a little bit of paranoia about things, but they are definitely stuck. Now, clarifying this is the 9 of Wands in the reverse, not at the moment. They are still refusing to completely let go. I'm hearing to tell you that this person needs to totally blow their life up. They're going to have to just let the whole pack of cards go down, okay? I'm hearing to tell you that there is no easy way out of this for them. And what they're doing at the moment, I feel, is trying to cling on to something within that environment, whether it be finances, where they're living, their job, their friend group, whatever it is, they haven't let that go. And that is what my guides want you to know. That is why they're feeling trapped. They still have very, very strong feelings for you, okay? They definitely burnt their bridges. There were a lot of things that would be very difficult to unsay now with you. I feel that you have been kind of going on the up, you know, blips, but you're getting there. They're very stubborn, your person. They could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, okay, sun, moon, or rising. But even though they're in a mess, there's bad luck, total disorder in their environment, delays and setbacks, they are refusing at the moment to take the step. They don't want the upheaval. Now, this doesn't mean they don't love you, Okay, I feel this person loves you very much. I feel they are truly ashamed and sorry about what they've done. If they could turn back time, okay, they would do it. They have really dug themselves into a right mess here. They've got a lot of pride. They are ashamed of themselves. They're ashamed of the way that they've treated you, okay? There's possibly been quite a period of time as well. I don't feel this communication particularly. If there is communication, they're not letting their feelings show. It's just very matter of fact. Maybe have children together or something, or there's still a connection that you still have to speak on, but there's no discussion regarding how they actually feel about you. So yeah, Hangman, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Nine of Wands. They need to release. They're literally stuck in the middle, needing to release where they are now, okay? But they're not doing it. They're not doing it. Can you give me clearly something in their environment? Okay, their energies come out. They've come out as the King of Pentacles. They don't want to lose face, okay? Your ex could be somebody who is quite materialistic, or appearances matter. You know that saying, keeping up appearances. So they're sat in the energy of the King of Pentacles, trying to maintain this illusion of either wealth, not necessarily money, stability. They've got, you know, they're trying to maintain an illusion in the physical that they've got their shit together. But those other cards that have just come out are showing me that they seriously have not got their shit together, and they're hanging on. I feel there is going to be something that happens in their life that will just tear this whole thing down, okay? That will just tear it down. You know, they could do anything for money. You know, they could be doing anything for money. There could be a physical thing to do with appearance, either business, or they are a figure in the community, perhaps. You know, sometimes people can be in community groups or social clubs, whatever it is, whatever's coming in here, and they maintain it for that, but then they go home and they're just nothing there, you know. There's nothing there with them. Yeah, the moon's at the bottom of the deck. A lot of anxiety, vagueness, instability, fear. What are they fearful of losing? Just give me one on that, please. Give me what are they fearful of losing? I'm going to have a look in a minute what they really feel about you, deep down, because they're not showing it to anybody at the moment. Money, reputation, Four of Pentacles. Gosh, yeah, this is very clear, this energy. They're holding on. It's the Four of Pentacles, so they're holding on to something in the physical. It's exactly what that King of Pentacles with the rest of the stuff is telling us. They're holding on to people, possessions, issues, financial stability, financial security. You know, and when I say finances in my readings, I don't mean tons of money. It can just mean wherever they're living, they don't want to let go of it, and they know they're going to have to. Yeah. That's why I was hearing not at the moment. Something's going to have to crumble for your ex to get out of their comfort zone. They're not comfortable, they're not happy, they're lonely. I think they're paranoid. They might be paranoid about finances, somebody taking something that's theirs. But they're going to have to get out of that. But Spirit will bring it down. There will be a moment when it all burns down. Yeah, because what they're projecting is that they're strong and they've got this. I think they're a fire sign. It's a strength card, so for me that's Leo. But it's come out in the reverse, so they've got very low self-esteem, self-doubt. It's all bullshit. whatever they're putting out there is just a 3D veneer. That's not what's really going on. They feel inadequate. They're terrified of losing possessions. Okay. They also, what you don't know, is they have deep-seated past issues. They have a fear of abandonment, and also with the Four of Pentacles, for me, it can mean a fear of not just abandonment with emotion, so maybe a parent abandoned or something like that, or an early relationship, but also a fear of losing stability in the physical, somewhere to live. Maybe they were moved around a lot as a child. There's some fear of a loss, not just the heart, I mean sort of like here in this physical, right? Yeah, the energy they're giving off is the Hierophant, so they are very much in a traditional energy. They are very much following the sort of party line. They don't want to be seen to be an outsider. They're terrified of being seen as an outsider with the Hierophant here. So they are following other people's beliefs and opinions. Okay, they're conforming. They're conforming, but what you don't know is they are miserable. Maybe their family would be upset if they broke free and came back to you. They are so miserable. I'm really getting that so strongly today. This person, I just feel they're at breaking point with the first cards that came out. Okay, what they really feel about you is the Seven of Wands, but it's in the reverse. They want to speak to you. They want to drop all these stupid beliefs and opinions they've had. They want to stop fighting. They want to open up, okay? They want to admit it. They want to admit defeat. If nothing else you get from this, they want to admit to you that whatever they've done was wrong. And they broke your heart. Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. They broke your heart. They let you down. They betrayed you. They caused you so much pain. This is interesting. I've got the Fool under this. They would like to meet up with you again. They would like to give it another go, especially if you've been apart for a while. They'd like to wipe the slate clean. I feel your person is stuck in two personalities. They've got everything we've talked about, and then they've got this almost childlike, innocent love that wishes they could just say, you know what, let's try and put all that behind us and start again. This person loves you, okay? They want to admit defeat. That is what they're not telling anyone. That is their deepest feelings for you. They're hanging on to this Ten of Pentacles. Tradition, they could be they're tied up financially with something, okay? I'm not reading it as particularly positive, okay? But they feel very left out. They're showing up each day, but it's not working. No, it's not. It's not at all. They're juggling. They've got a lot on their plate at the moment regarding that Ten of Pentacles energy. It's not what you think it is. It's not what you think it is, okay? Let me just get a message out of this deck, and I'm going to go to the best possible outcome at the moment. I had to let this go, okay? I wish you would forgive me. Reunion, we will always be together. So that is what they want. Reminiscing, I miss our inside jokes. That's what they want. They've got two halves to them. It's like they've got a personality split. What they truly want in their heart, but what then their brain's telling them they have to do to maintain this illusion or the situation they've got diddling at the moment. I'm just going to pull a couple of cards to see what they're going to do. I'm going to keep it in the next 2 months. Okay, I heard the word 2 months. No, they're not going to make a move yet. I didn't think they were. They're going to sit on the fence, okay? I feel at some point they will come back in. I think this reading is to prepare you. I see you getting on with your life. I see brilliant things coming in for you and you doing other things. However, at some point, your ex is going to take this blindfold off. Okay? They are just going to sit in the situation they're in. They're still going to very close down. They don't want to sort of lift the blindfold. They are nervous as well that you might not want to speak to them before we wrap this up. Queen of Swords energies come out. So you've got their measure because they left you in that energy, the Ten of Swords. You know, they left you. I always call it leaving someone for dead card. Unless you've been there, the Ten of Swords is the heart. Oh, it's horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Can't really put it into words, but I know you know. So they're also scared that you will not speak to them. So for the moment, I feel that's the message you need to know, but I don't feel they're going to do much about it within the next couple of months. Okay, so I'll leave that with you. Just keep going though. Okay, you're doing amazing. You're on that pedestal. They haven't forgotten you. You've pulled your energy back. You're working on yourself. And trust me, we're all one. We're all linked in. And they can feel that detachment. And also the Two of Swords can mean they've met their match with you. You haven't gone running back. So I'm very proud of you. Love yourself before you love anybody else. In fact, love yourself so hard every single day. Okay, you are amazing. You are perfect just the way you are. Just do you. Okay, I love you. Take care. Bye.